Hello, everyone. Welcome to our webinar. We are going to be given 3 more minutes for the rest of the people to join, and then we will crack on. Thank you. Welcome for the ones who just joined. We're going to be waiting 2 more minutes, and then we will start our kickoff. Thank you. Okay, so I think that we can start now. Welcome everyone to our webinar today. I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Leo. I'm one of the account managers that works in the optimization team, and I'm very happy to see you all today. Thank you very much for joining. Today is going to be a pretty busy webinar because we are not going to be just showing you some amazing news we have, but also our CEO Manuel Aragonés, who is going to be joining us later in this meeting. So yes, without further ado, I will crack on with our presentation for this month. And we have some very exciting news. I'm going to start with the highlights. And we have a new feature that is going to be available as of next week for the Travel Premium Innovator users. This is going to be for free for them, and for the Travel Master and TravelC all in is going to have a price of 1,500 euros. But I want to explain you guys how cool this is. You will be able to create your own blogs into the platform, okay? You will be able to create whatever you want and to be able to publish it as well, okay? But I think that it's going to be better if I show you how it works rather than just explain it. So I'm going to be showing you quickly which are the features you can use and how you can do it, because you have different tags that you can use and how you create a post and how is it going to look like at the end. So this is our back office, yeah, and this is the the new features that is called blog. Is going to be there in the back office, and here we are opening a post that was made on the blog. You can select the language you want this to be displayed on. Of course, you can then select the images that you want to add. And in this case, I've prepared a post for you. Okay, I created for an example. You can add a title, a subtitle, add the images, some comments for the post, and then you can see the post, which is going to generate a URL, and you will be able to link it to a banner. And there we go. That's the final result. You can share this post as well in your social medias. Okay, we think that is something super, super cool. Hope you guys like it. Once it's live for the Premium Innovators one, please go and check it out and use it as much as you want. We think it's something amazing also for branding purposes and to create some identity for the brand. So guys, check it out. And in case you want to acquire it, please contact your account manager and we'll be happy to guide you through. Okay. Another highlight we have is something that this is one of those solutions that is just right in front of you, but needs to happen. And we created in the back office. This is available for everyone. This is a general development. The capacity to select favorites. Okay, as you know, there are some tabs that you use the most rather than others. For example, the booking tabs or the CMS tab. Okay, in this case, now if you select and if you add a star on the left, it will create a new menu, a sub-menu on top with the favorites. I'm going to show you now a video of how it looks like and how you can do it. This is our back office, and there are the stars. You just simply have to click on the stars, go to favorites, and there you go. Now it's added. Okay. Another highlight we have for this month is that the user replicator now can be used to modify as well and add services to existing bookings. I'm going to put you a practical example. For example, an agency created a booking and they want to add an extra service to it. And if you as an operator, they will give you a call and say, hey, I want to add a car rental, right? You just have to simply now click on the reservation, add a service, and you will have a drop-down menu to show you all the services you can add, and then you can add it. Okay, I think it's something super cool because it saves time as well, gives more visibility as well, and is also really good for the agencies. Okay, so basically it allows you to replicate another user and to add services as well into the reservation with a button on top. In this case, I want to point out something else as well. Some of you know that it's been a really long time now that what we are developing Dora is something new in the market, something very, very, very unique that is developed with the top tech that we currently have at the moment with AI. We like to always be on top of the flow and to always be innovating. I think Dora is an amazing example of this. This is a product that we have been developing, but as everything we do, we always try to make it a little bit better. And I'm going to show you guys now a video of Dora with some new features that we have added to it. Okay. This is our Dora. This is the cabin. It's available in 2 different models. For Dora, you can now personalize your booking flow. This is a colleague of us that is looking for a hotel in Paris. And there's Dora, giving the results based on the search. Now Dora is explaining a little bit the location of the hotel, what is included in the hotel, where the facilities are in there. This is the amazing thing because Assist AI is giving automatic recommendations, and it really helps the customers as well. Now you also have a cross-selling opportunity available for Dora when you're choosing a date. There's Dora's making some jokes. This is something cool as well. It's really good for the customer experience, customer journey. Now it's offering a cruise and giving a description of the tour. Now we're gonna perform. Go is booking, and we can see the photos as well. We can have more information about the activity that we're gonna do. We can see it on the big screen as well. The good thing about Dora is that you can put it anywhere. You can put it in an agency, you can put it in the street, you can put it anywhere. And it gives a lot of different opportunities to develop different markets. Hey, I think this is really cool. If you want to know a little bit more about Dora and details about it, feel free to contact your account manager or your sales rep, in this case, your sales manager. We're going to be super happy to guide you through the process and to give you as much information as you need regarding Dora. Moving on, because we have a lot of topics and our CEO is going to be joining in a bit. Now we have a front improvement. The external inbox is now available for holiday packages. As you know, we are getting really strong cruises with our cruise engine that is having an amazing impact on the market, and we are very happy to see all of those bookings coming in. We have now improved the cruise route maps, and we are always adding new ones and make them more specific. So feel free to check it out. If you want more information about this, please let us know. Now we have a new resident discount tag. This applies for different regions. This happens a lot in Europe, that we have little islands in case guys you're not from here, and there's special discounts for that people to fly around. Now that price, that reduced price is going to be visible when you're making a booking, and there you have it says that there's a resident discount applied. So there's no need to go into the reservation and check it. It's just going to be there, visible. We have also made some other improvements. You can now see your latest search that's in the search box. Yeah, it's basically the record. So once you do a search, it's going to appear at the bottom. Moving on, we have a new button to view return flights in the transport booking engine. And automatic repricing. I think that this is a super important topic because it's going to help you to maximize your revenue. We always suggest our clients to have this activated because at the end, once you go into the flow and once you spend some time doing it, you're going to see how the revenue is increasing because it's going to always pick up the cheapest price is going to be basically help you to rebook it. But apart from that amazing function, we are now announcing that in the next few days, a new version of repricing will be uploaded. The searches will be done from 120 days before the day of the customer's arrival instead of 60 days before, as we're currently doing. So it's a 100% increase in our search. The automatic repricing as well will now do the background search every 2 days instead of 7, increasing the possibilities of finding reduced prices. In case you want to know more about this, please contact your account manager. In case you are hesitating about activating it as well, please guys feel free to let us know if you need any help with that or if you have any concerns, or if you want some advice on what's the best way of doing it. For RTC for business travel, now we have added the possibility to pay with credit card, as you can see there on the tick below that is marked in red. And another product that we are releasing now is our latest API out for activities, which is now ready. If you want to externalize the service, if you're interested on this, please feel free to let us know because it's now available for purchase. It has passed the testing period and it's now live. We have a new feature as well in the loyalty module. You can customize it even more and select the trip type that you want this to apply to. For example, if it's transport, accommodation, or also you can exclude trip engines as well. Okay, we think it's cool because it gives you the opportunity as well to personalize it a little bit more. We have some new integrated suppliers at the moment. We have Drivaroo, Allied Bookings, Servant Trip, TestJet, and Payoff. Welcome, guys, to the Travel Compositor family. If you will have any questions as well and you would like to include these suppliers, please let us know and we'll guide you through it. Coming to the end, because Manuel is here already, I'm going to be talking a little bit about what's coming soon, what we're going to discuss in our next webinar. For business travel, now we have the possibility to upload users in bulk, which is, I think, really good. In this case, it's going to help you, for example, if you have a company of 200, 300 people that you want to set up for a business, you can do a bulk user, submit them all in one go, and have it ready in no time. As well, for business travel, we have improved our travel policies for train in terms of cross-selling. For hotel, the flow has been improved. We also have the option to add an idea IDs and the idea filter banner. This is on the CMS. We also have the capacity to add videos to destination landings, and also the possibility of adding supplements per date for rent car contracts. Okay. We have also made some improvements on the filter and the usability of the current engine. And last but not least, we have also made some cross-selling improvements in the rent car engine, as I was mentioning before. So that would be everything from my side.
Some questions.
Unless you guys have some questions for me, you can put them in the chat before we move on. Okay, Luciano, in the new blog model, can I post banners and links? Yes. So yes, that is correct. In the new blog model, you can post and create banners to it, and that's actually a suggestion that we will give you guys to give more visibility as well. You can put a banner on the front, put the link that is going to be generated for the post, add it there, and once you click on the banner, it's going to redirect it there. What happens if there are errors in the automatic repricing? So I'm going to try to give you a short explanation of how it works. Our repricing system is always going to pick up the exact same room that you have selected, and this is also linked to the IATA code. Okay, so if there are errors or a repricing is not done, you will be able to go into the repricing option and check why it was not done, because it's not going to be done if it's not the exact same match. If this is the case, then you will have below the list of rooms that you can select to do the repricing manually. And if you think that you can add the same room or something very similar, then you can do it manually. That is no problem at all. Well, regarding DORA and the pricing, we have two different versions of DORA. And that really depends. We have a frame of prices that goes from 16,500 euros and 20,000. So it really depends on what you guys want to do and how you want to add this feature to your business. So in case you want to know more or you have some specific doubts about it, please let us know. Tell us your idea, what you want to do, what you want to achieve, and we'll be able to guide you through the process. Okay, so without further ado, I want to introduce you guys to our special guest today. It's going to be Manuel Aragonés, our CEO. So Manuel, welcome.
Thank you.
para que puedas moverte con los links y lo puedas compartir.
Okay, hello, good morning, everybody, and thank you for joining us in that. I moved the slides. It's here.
No, it's okay. I put you a PDF here, so with your links as well here. Here you go. Here you go.
Okay, we're gonna talk today how to scale up your sales using all the solutions that TravelC is offering you, especially to placing in copies in as many as webs as possible. In the maybe around 10 or 15 years ago, all tour operators try to place as much as possible brochures in travel agencies to have a global distribution in their countries or in the areas where they are working. We think that today is more about place your product in as much as possible sites or webs to offer that product to as much as possible users in the different channels and markets. Then let's talk about that.
Estás en la otra. Tienes que bajar simplemente y te prepares los links. Mejor, ahí baja.
¿Cómo paso la diapositiva?
Baja.
Okay.
Ahí tenés los links.
Okay, one of the, I'm sorry because it's not my computer. I don't know how to move the slides. One of the standard ways to distribute more your product is expanding to new markets and countries. Just like an example, we have operators that are selling the product in more than 15 countries today, and it's quite simple. Of course, if you want to go to a new market and you want to study this market and do agreements with the travel agencies, the groups of agencies, the vertical agencies, and so on, gonna take time. But there is a solution to shortcut this possibility. It's just go to a new market, make an agreement with an operator that is already established in that market, and offer them a custom copy with the brand of this tour operator, and then start to offer your product in that market to all the travel agencies that are working already with this operator that can be your distributor in that market. All our microsites are ready to have a markup for operator, a markup for distributor, and a commission for the travel agencies. Then you can manage the three different channels through the ones that you're gonna distribute, and then it's quite simple, to agree to GSAs or another operators in any market to place your product. And if you are having a success in your market, why not go to another ones? Of course, just remember that we have collective copies for travel agencies, and in our statistics, we know that when an operator plays a wide level collective copy to one travel agency, normally these agencies used to sell more than 30% that the sales that they did before just going to your systems. Well, now we're going to talk about some examples, a little bit or a lot of out of the box, where you can implement a strategy of distribution, digital distribution. Well, we can say that we have already a Bemus Papa. This is one of the Basilica of St. Peter in Rome. Is for sure one of the most visited heritage monuments in the world. This is an example of one of our tour operators, a real success case. If you want to go to Basilica San Pietro in Rome and you want to buy a ticket for a group or just for a single trip, or you want to buy a ticket to go to the Dome or to visit the Treasury Museum, etc., you're going to use our technology. This tour operator, for example, just with this agreement is selling around 1,000 tickets per day. And how they get it, this agreement with the Vatican staff? Well, because they offer something more than just sell the tickets. Like you can see in the picture, they are offering for so many people going to Rome, it's the goal of the trip, visit the Vatican. and then after that they get the ticket. In the summary, the system is offering accommodations or transfers or transport to Rome, and offering 10% to the Vatican, to the Vatican staff. They agreed to place our system, and through more than 7% of the reservations, they include accommodations around the Vatican or flights or transfers, like I told you, and then giving commission, let's say the Pope and all the Curia is getting more money about that. Then the idea is clear. You can go and talk with the most important heritage or monuments or museums in your countries and offer this possibility to have your operator to create packages around this monument, or to sell tickets like they are doing. This is another option. It's offered to hotel chains or even individual hotels. Offer the possibility to let's say to get a copy of our technology branded for that hotel chain, like this case Pestana Hotel Group, where they are offering not just the hotel in their own site. If you go to the menu, you're gonna see fly and hotel, or you're gonna see routing, or you're gonna see transfers. Then hotel chains are selling dynamic packages with their own hotels, of course, that we're gonna implement in the copy only the hotel and destinations where the hotel chain is, or they are offering routing, because in this case Pestana hotels have Posada hotels, that is like heritage hotels around Portugal, where you can do a very nice road trips, or just even used by the concierge in the hotels. If the people request some transfer or some rental car or some activities, or their own users on the go staying in the hotels, they can do this kind of reservations. And it's a huge asset that we manage for several operators that have copies in hotel chains. Another option is to have a collective group of copies for offer to independent hotels that maybe you are contracting already, and you can have the possibility to not only be the partner that is offering the hotel in your sites, offering to them the possibility to in their sites as well to offer, like from the hotel, if they don't have a good book engine, from the hotel reservations or fly and hotel or tickets or rental car, etc. is another possibility. This is, for example, for a tour operator in Italy, that they have implement copies in dozens of independent hotels, having sales, including their product, of course, using the hotel, and the rest of the products will be part of the operator product, and offering, of course, commissions from the flights, let's say transfers, activities, tickets to the hotels, giving them the opportunity to have a bigger revenue in the reservations. This is another option. The other way, instead of talk about hotels, we are now talking about transport companies. In this case, we have this model. This was a pilot that we did recently for a tour operator that is offering this to Irio. Irio is one of the fast train companies in Spain. In fact, is the name of Train Italy in Spain, Irio, and they are offering like with the hotels, but with their own product. We connect Irio, and then they offer train plus hotel, or they offer multi-destination, combining different trains routes with hotels in the middle, or just selling activities or transfer. This is another opportunity. And this is very experiential and very successful agreement that we did with Star Alliance. Let's say if you go to the Star Alliance, to the famous around 25 airlines alliance that are offering round the world trips. If you go to their site and you want to make a reservation for a round the world trip, you're gonna see our system, our multi-destination, working only for the flights, but it's something that you can offer as well to the different airlines that are part of Star Alliance, to have something like, let's say, Lufthansa or United Airlines or Singapore Airlines, or you can go to talk with any airline in your country or any transport company about buses or trains, to offer the combination of the routes in a multi-destination basis, Of course, you can offer as well fly and hotel packages, or you can offer something like this, a really special customized itinerary for with their own routes and segments. We're gonna show you a little bit how works this, because we create a special multi-destination where we're gonna see only the places where the airlines are flying can go. Let's say we're gonna say that we are from Austria and we want to start in, let's say, in Paris. Just an example, and departure date 25 of June, for example, and we want to let only one adult. And then, well, this is an explanation how it works. This is let's say information about when you finish your road, or if you are doing something that you are not allowed. Like, for example, if you go to one continent, you can come back to the continent where you was before. We are starting in Paris. Then here, you can see that it's a different map in about how you used to have in multi-destination. What we have here is allowing the people to do a better tour and to find enough flights. The places where we have, like Brussels or Frankfurt, where there is a hub, then it means you want to find many flights to continue your trip. The places that are in yellow, like Krakow, is where you want to find direct flights. But if you want to, for example, go to Milan from Paris with Star Alliance, we are alerting you that you're going to have a connection flight. This helps a lot the clients to create the different connections. Anyway, if we, for example, say that we want to go to Vienna, and after that we say the days that we want to stay in Vienna, for example, until 28th of June, you're going to see that the map changed dynamically and allow us. Now you see we have many yellow places, much more. Then let's say the map changed dynamically and give us where you can fly from Vienna with direct flights, hubs, and different connections. Then allowing to make then it means what we have is a dynamic map that is offering all the places where you can fly for the next destination. This is just an example, but I don't want to continue because make a round the world trip going to take time, and of course, yes, yeah. Okay, then we're gonna come back to the presentation. Then you can go to any. You can go to any. Okay, that's not working well. Sorry.
Can we go down?
Okay, right here. Yeah, you can go to any transport company and offering the possibility to do a multi-destination with all the different routes. And at the end of the multi-destination, that we have added at the inbox, where you can offer hotels, transfer activities, rental car in each destination, having that, like in the case of Star Alliance, a ticket, average ticket of 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 euros, double the price, giving commissions to this transport company, thanks to the Earth products, or let's say hotels and so on, this kind of product that you can offer with the inbox in the summary page. This is another option. We have around half dozen of banks. For example, this bank international is from Ecuador. This Nomad is the more smarter bank in Brazil with more than 7 million users. Let's say make a copy for these banks that normally need to make an integration of the sign on in the way that when the people come in, log it in a bank, in their bank account, they have the possibility to spend, for example, the points that is given to them, the banks, to spend in travels, or just pay by cash, paying by the credit card of the bank and so on. But this is a huge business. For example, Nomad Trip is selling hundreds of reservations every day with this agreement with the bank, the operator that we have in Brazil using that. This is another option. Is about affiliates companies. This kind of companies that exist in all the countries that are giving points when you buy anything. You go to the gas station or you go to the supermarket, and they giving you rewards points to spend in other things. This is, for example, the most important affiliate company in Spain. That is giving points even if you buy an iPhone in Apple or a Galaxy in Samsung. They have agreements with more than 500 shops and brands in Spain that are giving points, and after the people can redeem these points in to get in trips or in activities or even in cinema, like you can see, because they have a special. Or I redeem 600 points and I take a voucher to redeem in the box of the cinema as well. Or even you can ask for collectives, like is in this case, Repsol is the most important gas station company in Spain with more than 3,000 gasoline stations in all the country. They are giving points from this company, Travel Club, but at the same time, they have like company that is part of this rewards program. They have their own site where the people can go directly with the points that they get in the gas stations, and redeem by activities or fly and hotels or any kind of trip that they want to do. One more experience is one more option is make an agreement with big events that used to sell their own tickets. For example, this is the ATP finals, NITO ATP finals that will be placed in Torino during the last 5 years. This year going to be the last one. Then what is doing the operator? The operator in the site where you can buy the tickets, they have menus where you can buy more than a ticket. You want to go to Torino, you can combine a flight, an hotel, and the tickets for see the tennis matches, or you want to have a special package with the tickets, the VIP lunch in the stadium with the transfers from the hotel and the hotel. All these packages are selling by an Italian operator and selling hundreds and hundreds of tickets for each year for this company. Then you can go to talk with events, very very special sport events or even concert events. Imagine that Taylor Swift is going to your country and they're gonna have 4 concerts, 300,000 people in the biggest stadium of your capital in your country. Then how many people are flying to that capital to see the concert, or are getting a train or need a hotel as well? Then it's some events that move 100,000 of people where normally in the site where you can get the tickets, there is not offer for get a package, and there's another possibility for you with this custom copy for the event, sport or concert event. Just I want to show you just like an example, that we have right now a new booking giant called it Sport and Events, where you can get access to more than 12,000 events in all around the world within the next year. Just show you how are managing some companies using our microsites, our microsites custom copies, our CRM, to create, our CMS to create different banners and upload pictures. And of course, the combination of the artificial intelligence, because it's clear that they create, different banners, using clearly the different artificial intelligence, offering or doing things like this. Well, this is just say to ChatGPT, I want a picture of a handsome Formula One pilot, but please place all the supporter on all the marketing in the dress and in even here, you can see the brand of the own client. This is not a real Formula One pilot. Should be, but it's not real. And here you have, for example, all the difference, to go to Abu Dhabi or go to the Qatar or go to the Sao Paulo, the difference Formula One that can be with a special dynamic package where you can add a part of the ticket. You can add as much room nights you want in the summary or the flight to stay 1 week during the event in that destination, and you can create these kind of packages that they are offering. Just like let's say, give you an idea. If you arrive to an agreement with one sport event, you can or concert event, you can get our sport events content to create, and the package book engine to create different packages and offer in the same site of the event, or in your own of course in your own site, having landing page about the different. This is what I want to show you. If you have any question about what we are talking in general, just place on the chat, and we're gonna go as soon as possible. Check where we was. Nice. Well, just some more opportunities. Tourist offices. This is a great opportunity, in my opinion. For example, this is what we did for our operator with Benidorm. Benidorm is the sixth more visited city, more than 10 million tourists every year. Sorry, not every day. We're gonna be too much. Then, well, let's say Benidorm. One operator make an agreement with the tourist offices, all the hotels, activities, restaurants, the boat to go to the beach or the boat to go to fish, all the local content, all the local suppliers, they upload the content through the extranet and our own contracts module, or what is doing Visit Oman, for example, with another operator. Then what is good here, if you have an agreement with Visit Oman and all the suppliers from Visit Oman with the supporting of the tourist offices, they upload their content. Of course, that content uploaded for the Visit Oman site could be used as well in your own site to offer and to be a specialist in that destination or in that country. Or even you can offer all this content through our marketplace to the rest of the clients. This is the reason why today many of the content of Visit Oman is available for your own sites in the marketplace available. Practically finalizing, this is another example. There is many magazines or tourist content websites where they are offering content or information about how to travel to several destinations, what to visit, what to do. Then this is a very known company of in the older times, they do guides, the Route Voyage, or the backpackers trips. Well, there is a tour operator that they make an agreement, and then if you go to routevoyage.com or something like that, then you want to find the possibility. And in many of the explanations, many of the content, I see content about talking about Paris, but I want to travel to Paris, then they go here and they can create, transport hotel to Paris or a road trip from Paris, etc. This is another example that you can check places where they publish many content or magazines, travel magazines to place that kind of content. And well, finally, just a small tricky, or how in this moment some of our tour operators are selling 1,000 baggages for the trips of the clients. We love to have as many products as possible in our sites. You have today more than 15 kind of products, from flights, trains, coach lines, ferries, hotels, apartments, houses, packages, tours, activities, transfers, eSIM cards, and one more thing that you can include is, let's say, baggages with a small tricky that we're going to show you. Then let's say, imagine that you offer in every reservation the possibility to add a baggage to the reservation. How simple could be? We're gonna go. Let's say, place this in English. Okay, one. And we're gonna ask for a hotel just for be fast. Let's say that we want to go to the nice Palma de Mallorca, where we have our headquarters, and we are now. let's say from the 13th of July till the 18th. Doesn't matter, it's just an example to go to the summary. And then let's say we're gonna see options for these hotels. Hotel Saratoga, let's say we're gonna select one of the rooms. It's coming, waiting for some supplier that get a little bit time to give us the perfect prices. Okay, we're gonna select that, and then we are now in the summary already. We select the hotel. We can add, of course, activities, transport, transfer, or rental car. If you allow to do all the cross selling, we have the same like with Airalo as well. And we have here, we change the literal. Instead to have here add travel insurance, we add in the literal that you can do very easy. If you don't know how to do it, you can ask to our support, and by opening a ticket, add travel insurance and travel items for your trip. That's all. And in the same contract inventory where you can upload the insurance ticket, you can upload another kind of thing, just changes the name of the item. Like for example, you shape it a neck pillow with storage bag, or travel bag, low cost fly for 25 centimeters, 29 euros per pax. Of course, the people can buy, or even they can see the PDF, because you can upload in any contract, you can upload a PDF, with the explanation of what kind of bag we are selling, available for Ryanair, etc. This is just an example. You can upload any PDF with many explanations, and it's quite simple. If you introduce that
Presentación.
ya, volver a la presentación. If you want to come back, your trip summary, second, please. Thank you.
Yes.
If you want to add any of these, it's just, let's say, for me, it's very simple. How to, for example, one of the tour operators, they go to a baggage shop near their office, and they make an agreement. They are offering 5, 6, 7 kind of baggages, and then if you introduce this baggage, at the end, when the system asks that of the passenger, the system gonna ask to introduce the address of the passenger, and then we're gonna send an email to this shop, just sending one baggage more is sell it, and this is the address of the passenger where you must to send, and the company of baggages, or the company of pillows, or the company of rope for safaris, just send that item to the address of the client, and of course bill it to you to get the payment. It's quite simple way to offer more things, more items around the travel in general. Let's say we go again out. Sorry for this way to manage where is the presentation? Hopefully I have someone helping to me, to Leo.
Here we go. And that's
Okay, and then, well, this just was the ticket, the last ticket to show you, and let's say, well, we are here always trying to look for your success, and I hope that some of these ideas open your eyes and give you options or possibility to make more business. Just a last and a small detail about that. It's not always necessary that you go and you create a custom copy for one company. You can deal with that company, and that they place in their site just a link, and when the people click in a link, for example, travel to Romania, because you make an agreement with the tourist office of Romania in Germany, and then when the people go to know about the visa for Romania, or information about Romania, they have travel to Romania, and they click there, and they go to a landing page that you create with a thematic Romania with several offers for Romania. It's not necessary to spend always and need to pay for a copy to get agreements and get new sales coming from the different places where you want to to place your own product. Do we have any question?
So far, they have been replied by the team in the chat. We had some questions from Rachel, Francisco, but they are not replied at this point.
Hi from. Okay, let's see. What are the prices for these copies? Well, the standard copies used to be 5,000 euros for the custom copy. The collectives used to have 300, 400 euros per each one. You must to ask for around 10, minimum 10 copies. But for these different models should be some extra cost. For example, if we need to do special, we need to integrate, for example, the rewards points from one bank to use that points for the people, then we're gonna need to add some extra cost for this integration. Or in the case of the tourist offices, there are some special price that, of course, if you have, if you need to have this information, you can ask through your account manager. Or the quality copies for hotels that is fully automatic. It's just upload the data and the logo of the client, and the copy will be created automatically with all the information and all the booking giants. Have a cost of 500. There are some small adjustment in the prices, but you can check through your account manager. Here. Now that they are answering, and this a couple of emails on support together have not okay, I think it's in the tourist office model, it is possible to grant access to local DMCs. Yes. Yes, you can do. Then it means you agree with the tourist office to create a site where all the local suppliers gonna upload content. Is any problem if you want to give to some of the DMCs, that are in that locality or in that province or in that region or in that country, you can allow through the marketplace, through the extranet, to give password to DMCs that they're gonna upload the content, and of course, after you're gonna be the reseller of that content through the tourist offices or even in your sites and in your marketplace. You can give password through our extranet to any DMC in the world to upload content for you in the copy of this region or in your own site. This is not any problem. How much cost custom copy and how much cost website we can make with it? Well, like I told you, custom copies used to cost 5,000 euros. For some of the models, for example, the airline model, like you can see, we need to construct a dynamic multi-destination. Then this have a special price. I think is in total is 15,000 with all the work that we must to do and the iteration of the content of the company, the customization of the model. But anyway, if you are really interested, just contact your account manager and they're gonna tell you about the prices. Well, this is answered already.
Yeah, I think we're
Premium waiter, a couple of mails and support tickets have not gotten a reply from them. Care Premium Innovator, I did send couple mails and support ticket, have not got a reply from account manager. Okay, just we're gonna try to answer you if you can send us an email to, let's say, info@travelcompositor.com. I'm gonna go directly to the account managers and they're gonna answer for sure. Amner. Okay, thank you very much for all you for joining us. I hope that you get new opportunities from the new things that we offer in our new version 11.3, and from this conversation about the opportunities that you have to implement, your content in other sites around the world, around the globe even. Thank you very much and have a good time and good sales. Thank you. Yes,